We are so back, baby. Charizard, back from the dead. You thought Budew killed him? No way, sir. He is here. Dragapult has resurrected our favorite man. You can see right here. Where am I? Let me highlight it. I can do this. Right here. Got, you can't even see the number. Hang on. 8th place in an online tournament running this deck. And if you look even higher up, Alessandro Vazzani got one more win than I did and pulled out 4th with the same deck list. Speaking of the deck list, I made just one change from my last video. I swapped an Iono or a Crispin. I feel like Sans Crystal, this just gives us a bit more consistency if we're just whiffing on like Charizard and we just need to get a Dragapult so we can start swinging. We can rely on Crispin to accelerate that energy in lieu of our boy, the Zard. Everything else is running the same, so if you need kind of a overview of the deck list and how to run this stuff, make sure to check out my previous video. Have the link up over there. But let's get into these games. This was a really fun tournament to play in, and I had a great time running this deck. I also ran it in person at a league challenge at my local shop last night, and it was fun to play there as well. But yeah, let's get into it. My name's Jared. I'll be your gameplay nurse today. Getting into this one, we have an Archilodon matchup. We were able to start Budew Charmander, which feeling pretty good about, although you do have to be careful playing Budew against Duraludon. For just one metal energy, they can take you out pretty easily. So you kind of have to weigh, is it worth it to item lock or a turn, knowing that likely they'll be able to take a prize card immediately following. I did notice that my opponent had not attached an energy yet, so I was hopeful. I'm hopeful that they don't have one in hand, but we'll see. We're able to get a couple Dreepies down, get kind of set up going into our next turn. I'm debating here, do I want to Crispin and get one of my Dreepies set up with energy at the risk of making them a potential target? But I think I'll just hold on to the Crispin and we'll just itchy them. See what kind of happens, what shakes out. Yeah, there's that energy. Okay, so Budew's definitely Beded, unless they decide to like boss into that Dreepy or something instead. See what they grab off Artazon. It stinks giving them that access because they've got like Pidgey, they've got, yeah, see ya Budew. They've got Pidgey, they've got like Relicanth possibly that they can grab off it. They could grab Shuppet if they're running the net version of Artazon or Archilodon. All sorts of things. I'm gonna push a Dreepy here. I don't want to do the one with energy because I only run the 2 psychic energies, and I'm worried about that one getting sniped out with a metal defender or something on the opponent's next turn, because it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to rare candy Dragapult at all. I just don't have the resources for it. I'll get another Drakloak off the recon, so that's good. I think we'll hold off. Yeah, we'll just... Oh, we can't. Well, yeah, I guess we could evolve the active. Just holding off on that Dreepy, like, just in case, you know, we somehow manage to get that rare candy play going. Especially with Flip the Script being active. You know, fingers crossed. No. Okay. We would have needed, like, one of the 2 pieces, Tera Orb, rare candy, and an Arven, or just both, or anything other than what we got, really. So, looking at this nonsense, we could, yeah, board the cloak, get another Dreepy up there as a sacrifice, and then do we Crispin now? They have 6 cards. Do we Iono? Yeah, I think our hand's just kind of dead. I think we just have to rip the Iono. Oh, gross. Okay. Well, we can evolve Charmeleon. Ultra Ball for Dragapult next turn, or this turn, although we don't have a fire energy, but we do have the Dragapult rare candy play now. I don't know, it's feeling okay. It's not feeling great, but it's not the end of the world either. We've been in much worse positions. So let's just see what they can kind of get. There's the Dialga. Yeah. A V-Star move scares the poop out of me. For those that don't know, Dialga V-Star, they have a move where it does a poop ton of damage, and then it lets them immediately take a second turn, skipping one of our turns. So it's pretty brutal, especially if they do it like if they have like a Fezandipiti down and we take a knockout and then they use it, they can flip the script 2 times in a row off of just the same knockout. And there's all sorts of weird stuff like that that can happen with it. So it's just something that we'll look to avoid if we can, for sure. Definitely. There's the Archilodon, first of the first. Believe they have enough metal in the discard to get 2 going here. Yeah. Looks like they'll be looking to Metal Defender. They're not going to attach like straight away to V-Star. So that is what it is. Although a lot of Archilodon boys and girls these days are running Scramble Switch, which lets you switch out one of your benched for your active, and then like all of the energy and stuff stays on the one that's switching in, or is moved to the one that's switching in. But we lost the Dreepy, kind of like we figured we would. Promote the Charmeleon, because we can at least Ultra Ball for that dude Reno, or now that we have the Arven, we could get a Tera Orb. Could also flip the script and recon first, just to kind of see what shakes out for free, maybe without playing a supporter. So I think we'll do that. I think I like that call. Okay, don't really need the rare candy right now. We got one, but we'll take a fire. Because, yeah, I don't see a second rare candy coming up. I think we're good with just the one. Alright, what else we got? Let's see. Oh, good, another fire energy. We'll take the Drakloak. And, yeah, I guess we'll just give up on the rare candy play. Because we can get the Zard going now and attack with that instead. Dragapult, of course, comes now. Why would it have come before? And we'll just hold off. Because obviously we can't evolve that one back to back. Flip the script. See what other 3 cards we get. Or do we want to Ultra Ball first? Just Ultra Ball. Because we know we're going to get the Zard. This is not helpful. And we definitely don't need the rare candy now. So, see ya. Get us a Zarder. And we have enough energy for Infernal Rain. Good to check on that. Get that going for sure. And we still have Flip the Script. I like to, if we're going to Infernal Rain in a turn, I like to make sure to take care of that before hitting the Flip the Script. Because we don't want to draw into a bunch of fire energy and then not be able to accelerate it. That would be absolutely miserable. Grab a counter catcher here and a Hero's Cape, because now we can take out that Dialga before it becomes an issue for us. Hero's Cape is not super good into the Archaludon matchup because of the way Metal Defender math works. If they do 2 back-to-back, that's 440. So either way, they're having to attack twice. But it still kind of can stress some newer players out to just slap it on. So no harm in just putting it on the Zard, especially since we've already used our Rescue Board. So it's not like we're going to be looking to attach a Rescue Board. Might as well just use it or lose it, you know? Could maybe save it to protect one of the cloaks. But just kind of is what it is. I doubt that they're going to like boss up a cloak and then hit it with Metal Defender. Oh, and even if they did, it wouldn't matter. That's still under 220. Don't listen to me. I mean, listen to me, but not all the time. Okay. They need to see some more cards. One of the weaknesses of the Archilodon deck is it doesn't really have... A lot of them don't have like super strong draw support, right? They have like Fez. Sometimes they run Pidgeot, like this one does. See, I told you, stressed him out. They're using the Lost Vacuum, even though the end result is going to be the same. They still have to attack into us twice to what was I saying? They still have to attack into us twice to get the knockout. Jeez, my brain just like disappeared. See, 220, either way, 440, 330, doesn't matter. What do we want to do? We want to recon. See what the recon tells us to do. Have anything we want back with Super Rod? Not really. Not really at all. Oh, Collapse Stadium. Ultra Ball for, yeah, Dragapult, I suppose, would also be good. And then... Class Stadium, boss, of course. Collapse Stadium would have given them a chance to get rid of one of their Pidgeys, which we don't want. Or their Fezandipiti, which we also don't want. So, yeah, Ultra Ball is definitely the right move there. So let's see. What do we do now? We could boss up the Fez. A lot of times with these Archilodon decks, I just won't even swing into the Archilodon. You know, if I'm not going to knock it out, they have Relicanth that they can bring up and then do an insane amount of damage with their stage basic attack. They have like Scoop Up Cyclone, they have Turos, they have all sorts of things that just negate the damage anyways. So if I can boss around one, I'll pretty much almost always do that. But we're going to see, you know, what other options are available to us first. Get a Dragapult in play. Don't need Manaphy. Could have maybe gotten rid of the Lance there instead of the Radzam. I think boss is the right move here. Yeah, we're just going to knock the Fez, right? Alternatively... No, there is no alternatively. I think this is the only move. What is it, 2? They're obviously going to get the knock on Zard. At which point... we just need to KO. We just need another boss. Which we have the Lumineon. Hopefully we don't get Iono'd. But we'll see what they end up doing. I'm going to pull the curtain back a little bit. Let you in on a secret here. This, which you probably could tell already just based on some of the verbiage I've been using, is a voiceover because I was so laser focused on this matchup, having not played Dragapult Zard into Archilodon before, that I went completely nonverbal and did not say anything the entire run. Look how stressed out this guy is. Look at him. Look at him. He is not having a good time. We're 2-2 in the tournament at this point. We need to go undefeated for the rest of it to make top cut. And now we're playing a matchup that we have no experience in. This man is struggling, okay? So give some love to him. because he put everything on the line. I'm just kidding. This was not that big a deal. But man, I was stressed, you know, I wasn't feeling it. And I just completely forgot to talk. Locked in on the game as you can. Cause man, there was a lot of decisions to make. Okay, what are they doing? They got another Archilodon. See, and then, yeah. So it's like you kill one, they get the other one set up very easily. So if they give you 2 prizers to boss into and take like the Dialga V, Fezandipiti, Pidgeot here, anything that's easier to knock, that's usually the correct play, unless you can one-hit the Archilodon without too much trouble, right? So like, but like Dragapult, like if I was to put 200 damage onto the Archilodon, knock one of his Pidgeys or whatever, like that 200 damage is almost guaranteed to disappear in their next turn because they're going to do something to get rid of it. So that's just a little something you should think about when you're going into these matchups. What the heck are they getting with quick search? Really thought about that one. Okay. Was it the PAL pad? Did they work that hard to get a PAL pad? Huh. Boss and Cypher. Okay. Could see that. I could see that. All right. See ya, Zard. Okay. So we just need... Oh, we need 2 things. We need a fire energy. And we need a boss's orders. And then we'll be rocking and rolling. Did not top deck the fire energy. We're going to see 7 more cards. And we just need 2 of them. Okay, there's 1. We got the Lumineon. Okay, it's feeling good. We're getting excited. We're using Luminous Sign. We're grabbing the boss. Oh, we're gonna take it. He can relax now. This man, this poor guy, look at him. He's not even happy. He's not even celebrating the win. He's just, struggle bus. But that's okay. I'm messing up my camera. Woo, we did it. Okay, now this is interesting. It looks like he's got some kind of wall stall Dragapult build. So this will be a bit strange. We'll see how it shakes out, huh? I don't think I need to retreat the Fez just yet. There might be a chance to get an Arven Rescue Board out later. About Ultra Balling. I don't love it. I don't love it at all. We'll just pass there. See what they come up with. So they have Cornerstone Ogerpon as their only basic Tera in order to get Jewel Seeker online, which is kind of wild. They actually only run a 1/1 line of Hoot Hoot Noctowl, which is also pretty interesting. Sparkling Crystal for the ace, of course. I don't know, man. I'm really curious to see how this one plays out. So, Cornerstone cannot be hurt by Charizard, because Charizard has an ability, but it can be gotcha'd by Dragapult. So that's good for us. They also have a Pidgeot line. So yeah, you know, got a lot. They might have overcooked this one just a little bit, but I'm curious. I'm very curious. They, of course, won the coin flip, so that's a bit rough for us as well. Got a little uphill battle there. Okay. I mean, that 10 damage might seem insignificant, but that's actually huge onto a Fezandipiti. So I'm not super happy about that one. I think I want a TM Evo here. Kind of like that play, actually. TM Evo, Iono. What can we... We're going to need the counter catchers. Oh, then I would have to... Ugh, yuck. Okay. I think it's worth. It's gross, but it's worth it, I think. Of course, we're going to Iono into like 3 Buddy Poffins. But we'll see. Nope, didn't. Okay. So, you know, not too upset. Evolve here just for the recon, and then possibly get Charmeleon going. I should... Oh, I don't know if he's in the deck or not. Ooh, Arven. No, I Iono'd. Yeah, we'll take the Arven anyways. Next turn, hopefully. I can't evolve this one because I'm holding both Dragapults here, and it wouldn't really matter anyway. So we'll just Evo these 2 dorks. See what goes down with all that. That might be a bad sign that we don't have the Charmeleon. Yep. Shoot. Okay. Didn't have much else of a play. If they can Rare Candy Dragapult attack here, that would be rough for us. Should have looked at my prizes. Of course, I was lazy and didn't. The 6th game, so... Getting a little tired, but that's no excuse. I guess they could save their Noctowl for late game, and just because the Hoot has 70, so it's not like in immediate danger or anything, which is really good. And then just get a Jewel Seeker later for a couple of trainer cards that you need. That's pretty sweet. There's the... Okay. We got the Rare Candy Pult. Are we retreating into... No, that one just evolved, I think. Got the Rare Candy Pult. Sure, fire. Nope, just... Well, no, because then they can attach the fire from hand. Oh, okay, interesting. I'm pretty sure that one evolved this turn. Yeah, it did, right? Okay. That 10 damage is not quite as impactful. Okay, got another RV. I think we recon first. Would like to see a Crispin here. Rescue Board's great. Well, I think I'd rather have the Dreepy, actually. We already have the energy on that dork anyways. Yeah, just take the Dreepy. There's the Crispin. Okay, now I don't have to bench Lumineon, which is nice. Bench the Dreepy, though. Let's make sure this Crispin's going to work before we get crazy with it. Okay. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Not going to evolve the other Dragapult just yet because I would like to have Recon Directive next turn. And we'll Phantom Dive, and we'll take out the Pidgey. Stop the Pidgeot play. Okay, pretty decent start to the prize trade there. Happy for that. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see what we got going in. Fez, of course. So they may be looking to boss Arfez, or countercatcher Arfez. They have countercatchers? They got one. One countercatcher, 2 bosses. What else could they be looking to do? They really want Dragapult online, I would think, and then Noctowl. And then they can kind of just keep getting crazy with it from there. So, I mean, provided they have the Dragapult, there's not a lot that's really going to get in their way. So, you know. And then depending on if they have like a counter catcher or there's the Dragapult. Do they have the Noctowl though? That's the question. If they have the Noctowl, then they can pretty much do whatever they want. So I don't think they played a support yet. No, sure didn't. So let's see. Boss. Okay, Fez. Yep. Goodbye, Fez. And then I don't know what they'd pressure. Maybe 30 on Drakloak, 30 on Dreepy, or 30 on Drakloak, 30 on Charizard, Charmander. That'll kind of determine where we go with our supporter for this turn. Because I would like to get Charizard online, of course, which we could Ultra Ball Arven to get that going. Yeah, that's kind of what I was figuring we would see, because now all 3 of those are pressured, which is a little rough. Okay. Alright, let's just push Dragapult here. And, buddy, not exactly what we wanted. Arven, Iono, Lance doesn't really help us. Hard to use the Crispin. So Lumineon's not really gonna be doing it, I don't think. Let's recon first. Okay, Turo. Okay, we Arven for Rare Candy and Hero's Cape. Get Charizard going, get some fire on him, get Dragapult on him, and then he's the only one that can be really threatened. I don't want to bench Lumineon yet. We'll just swing into this and then spread damage the same way they did. Worry about getting a knockout next turn. So yeah, I think we just Arven first. I threw away my only rare candy. And there's no Charmeleon. That is so sad. Okay. Very sad, very sad. Oh, we can still get the Hero's Cape. And I guess the Tera... I don't know. Yeah, none of these items are really going to be that helpful for us. Coping. Okay. Hero's Cape. An Ultra Ball for a Drakloak. Did I get rid of... Okay, so I just have one prized. Yeah. Shoot. Okay. Buddy, and... Do they run any stadiums? They have an Area 0. We're not going to really care about that. Collapse could be good though, because then I could get my Lumineon out of there. I think we're good to get rid of an Arven. Okay. Protect him. Protect him. And then we're kind of just minus a Zard there. Unfortunate. Let's see what we recon for. We could get another Charmander. And then we don't care so much about losing that one. Okay. And then we're not benching. We are just spreading some cheeks here. 10 on you. 10 on you. You and you. Noctowl has 100 HP, so 30 would bring it down to 70. That's not amazing. So we'll just go here. That way, even if they evolve to Drakloak, we'll still be able to get a knock. Okay. They do not run a vacuum, so our hero's cape is safe. They would have to do some bossy things to get around that. They also don't run a Turo, so that is very good for us. I like that. Feeling pretty good about that. We already used a Crispin. We are really going to need to start manually attaching energy or just getting some other attacker ready to go. Although they're a couple turns away from killing the Dragapult, so that's nice at least. Curious to see what they end up doing here. So next turn, we could kill their Dragapult, since if they don't get a backup attacker set up. And this has to be Noctowl, right? Like, there's no way they don't get Noctowl here. Oh. Okay. So they're a little closer to a backup attacker. They have a backup attacker. And an Iono. Okay. That's not terrible. I would have liked the boss. Would also like a rare candy, so we could actually use that Charizard. That doesn't really change the game in any way. Okay, so we're probably gonna, lose the Charmander here. Okay. Night Stretcher. Interesting. Oh, we do have our Fez in the pile. We could Arven counter catcher, but do we really even want to counter catcher? We killed the Fez. So they need to get a 2 prizer and a 1 prizer, but they can't do that. We killed the Fez. Recon directive first. We kill the Fez. Put 60 damage on and the Hoot, and then we're down to 1 card. And then we just need to kill anything else. And we're fine. There's no point in killing this because they have this. So that's not going to really change anything. Get an energy here. So they used both their Ionos. They only had 1 Iono, so we're keeping our hand. I'm good to Vessel this. And grab the rest of my energy out. And then we can Arven for counter catcher. And rescue, because who cares? That way they can't stick anything. Okay, and then we just kill the Fez. And we say, you can't kill anything else the next turn, bet. And then we just need a boss or something to finish out the game. Or possibly Zard. No, we can't Zard because there's no more energy left in the deck. Okay, let's see. Both our bosses are in the deck. Luminion's in the deck. Okay, that's fine. We could also retreat. So they're gonna take one... No, they can't take any knockouts here, but they'll have enough damage to be able to boss take... Oh, that's gonna get the knockout. But they won't be able to finish. They'll still have one prize card just like us. And we've got our Dragapult set up. So we'll both be on one. So Charizard can finish... No, because he doesn't... Oh, because I took that energy out of the deck. That was potentially very dumb. Okay. All we can swing with is this. Unless we get a Super Rod. Never punished. Okay, so 5 times 3 is 150 plus 180 is 330. Oh, that's so awful. Okay. Goodness, how terrible. But we deserve it, right? Like, we worked really hard for this. We deserve this. We're owed this. Right? Just went off luck, you know? Good game. Okay, so they just got the 2 in the lost zone. This is my second swing at this guy in this tournament. First one, I couldn't get a Manaphy, and I got Radgrend right off the rip. It was really unfortunate. I'm trying to figure out if it's worth it to Budew them at this point. I think because they've had a bit of a slower start. I mean, I might not even be able to. It depends on if I Iono and anything good. But I'm feeling okay about it, I guess. Depends on if I get an energy out this Iono or what. Sure do. Okay. Let's try that again. Make them a little itchy. See what happens. Seems like they run Jet Energy as their kind of response to Budew. Which, you know, that's pretty smart. Pretty smart, all things considered. Although they can obviously only attach 1 per go, and then it slows them down a little bit. But at least they won't be able to. I mean, I would imagine you jet up Cram at this point. No, they already attached per turn, so they can't get Cram in. That's nice. That's nice for us. I like that for us. Oh, I guess, oh no, I think that was from something else that I was thinking about. So yeah, Jet Energy is their answer to Budew. But now they can't attack Budew because they have no way of getting... Oh yeah, you can do that, can't you? Huh. Boy, I'm just making all kinds of stupid, saying all kinds of stupid stuff. That's okay. That's okay. Alright. Didn't really seem to slow them down at all. So the third time I fight them, maybe I won't use Budew. Okay. Good Iono again. Or Arven for... Nope, not enough things there for Arven to do anything. They got 10 cards. Good lord. Okay. If I Iono and don't do anything, he just gets killed. But I don't know. Wasn't really much else to do. Okay, we can recon one more time at least. Good Fez. I don't hate on the Fez. They run just one Iono. See what we are missing or what's going on with some things. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. Okay. Yeah, I think we're all good here. Let's save it. I think we're all good. It's as much as we're going to be able to get done that turn. Maybe next turn we could rare candy or just evolve into Drakloak. We would still need a psychic energy. Maybe I should have grabbed that before Ionoing. I'd imagine that's what he's gonna do. Okay. Okay. Let's push the cloak. And we'll just pray for luck here. Okay. So what do we need? We need a Crispin. Or we need a rare candy and a psychic energy. Okay. Now, I kind of want to Crispin before I flip the script here. And I think I'll Dragapult first as well. Make sure everything's hunky-dory. Crispy, get 2. Doesn't really matter, we're going to attach both of them. Okay, now let's flip the script. Now that we're not worried about that energy. Okay, oh, I don't mind at all the slow roll there. Do we want to counter catcher up the Greninja or the Giratina and punch that instead? Or do we just take... Punching the Giratina. I mean, how many cards do they got here? 7, so they can start mirror. They have so many switches. I don't think it matter. I kind of like this. I don't know why. This feels right to me. I could not explain you though. We're going to save a slot for Lumineon just in case. And we'll just punch here. I can't tell you why this feels good, but I will tell you that it does. Keeps me behind in the prize trade. I can use my second counter catcher if I need to. It doesn't really matter. Like if they wanted Giratina in the active, they would have gotten Giratina in the active. Like nothing was gonna stop that from happening. The Gigi's a problem, as always. But we'll be able to get Charizard. Might not have enough, don't have enough energy in the deck. Okay, there goes a Lost Vacuum. They run 2. 1 there. Please be 1 in here. Nope. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so we need like a Super Rod kind of situation going. I guess this was bad because I could have, yeah, that's what I want. I could have Charizarded the Giratina. Alright, what are we gonna do? Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Oh. Okay. So they're gonna swing with Gigi? They'll jet energy the Gigi and then mirror it? I guess? Right? Has to be it. Another Comfey. I honestly don't know. I really, really don't. Okay, here comes the Mirage. Looks more like a mirror to me. Should be Mirror Gate. Okay, back to the Giratina. It only costs 2, yeah, for Star Requiem. So now they're gonna Star Requiem. Star Requiem. But that's good, because I have my Hero's Cape. I can get Super Rod, Hero's Cape, Evolve, and be good. See if we don't draw into that first. Hope it's not in here. I don't think so. See if we can't just like draw into it. Bada bing, bada bango. Now we can... I don't want a counter catcher. Do I? 280. Do I want to counter catcher the Gigi? I don't know. They've used how many Mirage Gates? Let's see. 2, right? Yeah, they have 2 more, so they could fully power the Gigi. But if I have Charizard with Hero's Cape, then it should be okay. Okay. Oh, I don't have another counter catcher. Bummer. Okay, so we're killing the Giratina. What do I need? Anything? Ultra Ball? No. Bueller? It's just rare candy. Doesn't really matter. Hero's Cape. Did they Iono? No. That's bad. Okay. We could thin out Not gonna need Artazon. Not gonna need another Charizard. Grab a Zam. Just in case we need that damage there later. And then we'll kill the Giratina. Okay, because they can't Jewel Breaker. They have an Ursaluna, so they could Ursaluna Boss. Well, no, because I've taken 3 prize cards, so no, they can't do that. I don't know what they can do. They can't Gigi my Zard. I'm out of range of that. They could Iono, move up Zam, and stall. That would be annoying. Iono, move up Zam, Sableye. Is an annoying possibility. Oh, Roxanne, okay. That's better than Iono. We get 2 cards. Okay. They can't counter catcher. They can't move up. Oh. But I like my hero's cape. There's no way they have 2 mirrors though, right? Okay. Sure. How many is that? 10? So I lose a Drakloak. Okay, that's unfortunate. Jeez. It's annoying. Okay, so I don't get to win this turn. And it's very possible I don't win next turn either. I can't Crispin him again. Okay, that doesn't really help. Lumineon. Iono. Oh, I used both my Ionos, didn't I? Yep, sure did. Lumineon. Turo up the Manaphy, but then Dreepy's there. Lance doesn't save it. Man, that stinks. I don't know. If they can put it back into play, then it might be game. Definitely a tough one. Yeah, spit on me? Oh, good game. They had the boss. GG.